Hello everyone! Time check 7:30 a.m. and the sun is up, shining so bright. It's so hot. So I'll just give you an update on my succulents here in the veranda area. It's been a week that I haven't given an update. So far, they are okay. So actually, my struggle this summer is that they tend to have lots of dried leaves, yeah. And since they're having lots of dried leaves, what happens is that their leaves get lesser, especially when with the type like this one. And if I remove the dried leaves on them, they tend to become small. Yeah, small in size. Then that's one of my concern this summer. And another thing is that their color is fading and they usually tend to become soft. Yeah, because they are dehydrated. So one of the my biggest challenge this summer is that they become dehydrated. They have wrinkled leaves, yeah, and then their their leaves becomes soft, and the tendency is for me to give them water, which is not really advisable at all because why is it not advisable to give them so much water this summer? Because if you water them every day or every other day, there's a tendency that they will rot. Yeah, because we all know that succulents have really very thin roots. Yeah, and they cannot really drink up lots of water. That's why one of their characteristic is having shrubby leaves, shrubby leaves or leaf because they can store water in their leaves. So it's their characteristic of having trouble leaves and they can store water is that we don't have to water them from time to time. So during summer, my succulents here in the Grande area tends to have soft leaves, wrinkled leaves that indicates that they need water. But the problem is I cannot give them water every day or every other day, so I stick to my schedule. There's millibugs, so I have to spray alcohol weight. So I have to stop explaining and get the alcohol because if I forget it, I will forget it truly. I will not be able to spray alcohol on this succulent. This is Echeveria cases that it's susceptible to millibugs. So I just sprayed alcohol. So what I'm saying is that my struggle is I cannot give them water every day or every other day, even though they are dehydrated. Why? Because there's a big tendency and possibility that they will rot. Yeah, that's how I can explain it. Because I have been taking care succulents for more than 4 years, almost 5 years, and I cannot say that I am truly an expert when it comes to succulent and cacti. But through my experience in the past years, it's really not good to water them some during the summertime frequently as much as we wanted to. And it's really very tempting to water them. Yeah, because they are dehydrated. But we cannot do that because they will really rot, especially those succulents that have, chubby stems like the grapto. Yeah, they tend to have stem rot during summer. So when you give them water, it's like the stem is being cooked because they have too much water on the stem. So that's why during the first month of this year, January and February, I see to it that I was able to restart all my grapto, like the ghosty, yeah. So far, even though they are dehydrated and have wrinkled leaves right now, it's okay as long as they are alive. And soon it will become rainy days, so they can drink up lots of water during that time, so they will become more plump. Yeah, and they will be able to recover from the dehydration from summer. So right now, it's really tempting to give them water, but I stick to my, instinct that before I give them water, I need to assess them one by one. Yes, it's very time consuming to assess one by one, but that's how I really take care of my succulent. We cannot treat our succulent the same because each variety is different. They have different needs when it comes to watering. So for the chubby leaves, one example is that chubby leaves doesn't need much water. So last week when I water, the chubby leaves, I just give them a moist. But for the others, I give them full soak or full water. So even though they are dehydrated, there are big growth on some of our succulents, just like what we're looking at right now. This E- Echeveria peach and pride, yes. So see, it occupies already the full pot, yeah. And then we have our clavatum here also. So even though they are dehydrated, they can still survive here in my veranda area. Knowing that I live here in Silang, Cavite, and my veranda area doesn't have roots, doesn't have roof, net, UV plastic, or anything to protect them from the full sun. So I really enjoy looking at them even though they have softlit and wrinkled leaves right now. So it's also tempting to give them water, but I really refrain from doing that. And one more thing is that I really need to remove the dried leaves from time to time. So I don't visit here every day anymore in my veranda area. Every other day is my schedule for this summer because if I go here every day, just like now, 7:30, it's so hot. Even early in the morning, the sun is really shining on this part. So you can really feel the heat of summer and I cannot take it. So previously in the early times of summer, look at this Sadum clavatum. Even though it's dehydrated, it's summertime, I don't water it that much. Look how plump it is, yeah. So what I'm saying is that I don't really visit here every day, so I make my schedule already every 2 days to visit them. And I see to it that it's not really very hot when I go here because I don't want to get sick also and get sunburned because it's really hot here in my veranda area. So I live here in Silang, Cavite. Yeah. So I just see to it that I will be able to remove dried leaves. Yeah. Most of the time I visit here during afternoon around 5 to 6 p.m. or I can still see them. So look how dehydrated our Hercules. Yeah. So I just see to it if they are okay. And as I go along and try to inspect them or check them, I see to it that they don't have dried leaves. If I see dried leaves, I immediately remove it, yes, because it really invites pests. So that's how I cope up with this summer. So I just go here early morning just to take video, yeah, because it's nice to take video early in the morning when the sun is shining on them. Yeah. So sometimes when I'm taking video, I also removing leaves, right leaves. So it's really nice to take video when the sun is deep because the true color of the succulent really shows, yeah. Unlike during afternoon, they are so dull when I take video. So of course, I want to inspire everybody with the succulents that I have here or the plants that I have here. So of course, it's nice to share beautiful things rather than sad things. Though there's one, there is another casualty that happens here in my succulent garden. So later I will show it to you as we go around. So that's basically my share for today is that during summer they tend to become really dehydrated, but we cannot really give them lots of water because they will be prone to stem rot or root rot. So we just have to refrain ourselves from giving too much water. And besides, they can also drink from the air because there's also moisture from air, especially the morning dew that they are getting during the morning. So sometimes when I take video, you can see moisture on their step because of the morning dew. So our thriller bird is okay and it's well rooted already. So yeah. So far for the succulent, there's no casualty on the first side there, the one I showed you on top. Yeah, there's no casualty there. And we are almost done checking the one here in the stainless rock for stainless rock. So far they are okay. So even the extreme heat, these variegated Marinade and variegated Menthocedus, though they have a little bit of sunburn, they are okay. Yeah. So I just hope they can still cope up with the weather, the extreme heat. So it's really getting hotter each day. Yeah. So let's just, so if you would notice, if you look at the soil, it's like it's wet, but it's not really wet. It's dry. It looks like that because they got morning dew. Yeah. So really, it really helps a lot to get a little bit of moisture. Yeah, for coming from the air. And look how pretty is this moon. I forgot the ID. I forgot the ID of this one, but look at it. It's so red, right? I'm not sure if it's the family of agaboid. Red. The name has red, but I forgot. So this is our super buff. And our flight to the sky. Oh, it's giving a flower, but I want to remove it because it might invite aphids. So far, the one in the stainless rock is all okay. Yeah. I hope they will be okay until the end of the summer. So our room is getting big and colorful. So some succulent doesn't really give lots of color. Or more, or most of my succulent doesn't have that stress color during summer. Although I was able to maintain, it's like this one, the newly bought. Yeah, and there are dried leaves. And I think it's giving flower stalk. So I don't know if it's a set of flower stalk. So let's leave it alone for a while. And then the baby's getting bigger. Our Laurentus have already outgrown the path. So maybe this week I will be giving. For now, I will not give water because it's only Tuesday. The last time that I gave water to them is Friday. Yeah, full water for some and moist for the others. So in this table, yeah, they are okay. So when I do visit here, I try to pinch these Astrophytum serias. Why? Because a casualty happened. Mama Donna TV. I'm so sorry, Mama Donna. So one of the Astrophytum serias. So one of the Astrophytum serias that's big get rotten. So when you look at it, it's really just looking normal, but when I press it, nothing is inside anymore. So I'm so sorry I wasn't able to take care. Actually, I'm taking care of it properly, but it really happens that it got rotten. So I'm so sorry, Mama Donna. So anyway, there's still more. The one you gave me. So thank you. So sorry. So, but the others, we are okay. Yeah. So this black gym is giving to flower buds, and this one I water therapy it this week and potted it just yesterday. Yeah, but it's really not making. I think it will not make it, but let's give it a try and leave it alone there. So I think there's still there. So I will spray alcohol. So far on this table, that's the casualty, one of the big Asphytum mysterious guys. So sad, but we cannot do anything. So on the topmost part, our head pot, yeah, with the Graptopetalum myrnae on it. They are okay. Our Mendoza. And look how big is our Ellen, Graptopetalum Ellen. Yeah, and our propagation of purple to light. And our pot pink is still colorful as it is. Then our Sedum Adolphii. So okay, so I want to check if there's still more aphids. So the marks are still there, but I think they're okay. Yeah, but I want to spray alcohol on some of the Rochelle to make sure that there's no more pests. Let's check the other parts. So this is Sedum Adolphii. I'll get the alcohol first so I won't forget. So the heat of the sun is not that strong yet, so we can still spray alcohol on it. Yeah. So if you can hear a dog barking, that's my little chubby in the garage area because he can hear my voice here while I'm doing the vlog. So he's calling me. He's calling his mom. So there's Fridays. So our Equibus is okay. Then our cactus is just fine. So I'm afraid that this cactus will become more corky because of the heat of the summer. So our community pot is okay. This one is okay. So I do not know the idea of this. If it is the one called coral cactus. Then we have our purple delight. I think it's closing its rosette. And then we have our goose tea, which I reset. Then look at our peach pie. So of all the succulents here in my veranda area, the one I start, the big growth that I have seen come. I think the peach pride have the most biggest growth that it has. That happened to my succulent. So this peach pie has the biggest growth among the other succulents. Then this is our Calcepetalum mendicae. So look at the flower. Yeah. Oh, it has aphids. I have to remove. So there are the black thing. I hope you can see that's aphids. So I have to remove all the flowers. So this side is we have our cheesecake is newly this is newly repotted just I think 2 weeks ago, yeah. And it was able to cope up. This is our iron paste, so it's newly repotted. So this is cheesecake, but this one has more chubby leaves compared to the other one. Yeah. So these three pots are newly repotted. 2 weeks 2 week or last week ago. Yeah. So far they are okay. So let me get the alcohol. I might forget it. It's getting really hot and I'm so sweaty. So for the cactus, yeah, this one, look at the colors. It's like peach. This one is orange. I hope you're okay. So there are some cactus here that I keep moistening every 3 days. Look at this one. This one is very dehydrated before now long. I moistened it every 3 days, but the other one is still not yet that fully recovered. As well as this one, though I'm water therapying it every 3 days. Yeah, because I cannot really water them every day because they are prone to getting rot. So far, they are okay. Mm, so one of the flower here is about to bloom. Also here. So this one, these two, I think it's bloom already. So there's another one that's I'm trying to, I think it's uprooted. So I'll fix it later. So look how pretty is the color of this one. So there are some that I need to give water later after the video. Yeah. And our other face is getting dull in color. Yeah. But they are they are very lush. And I think they are growing. Yeah, look how big is their set. So on Thursday, I will assess them to check if I need to give water on them. I think I don't have to give water on my around pay because the leaves are firm. Yeah. And this is our Chloe, which have different color compared to the other one. So there are dry leaves. I want to remove the dry leaves because it might invite aphids. So there are lots of leaf propagation there. So sorry, I have to remove the dry leaves while doing the video because if I don't do it, it will get, so there are lots of offset and leaf propagation. I might forget it. So they're okay. Oh, it's so hot. So maybe I'll stop here. So the other rocks, I'll give an update on the next day because it's really hot and it's really burning me here because it's almost 8 o'clock and it's very hot. The sun is so hot, very intense. I mean, the sun is giving intense heat. So for the others, I'll give update next time. Yeah, on my next vlog, watch out for it. And I want to say the others are there. So there are lots to give update more. So I was able to give update at least half of the succulents in the Brande area. So watch out for my next update. And thank you for watching and supporting my channel. I hope you like or learn something new today. So my struggle this summer is that, to sum it up, my struggle this summer is that even though my succulents are very dehydrated, have wrinkled leaves, soft leaves, they have lots of dried leaves at the bottom part, I still cannot give them water frequently as much as I want to, and as much it's very tempting to do so, to give them water every day or every other day, but I cannot do it. What I do is at least I give them water once a week only, but I still have to assess them before giving water because I really don't want my succulents to get rotten because there's a possibility that if I water them much this summer is that they will have they will become rotten. Yeah. So that's my struggle this summer. So I hope your succulents are getting well, just like mine. So right assessment, follow your instinct whenever you are deciding to whether to water or not your succulents. So that's my tip for today. I hope you like. And if you do like my sharing for today, please hit the like button and share my video to your family, friends, and relatives. So bye for now. See you on my next vlog. Happy gardening, everyone. And God bless us all. Bye bye. See you on my next vlog.